Here we're going to have a look at Toshiba's Excite 10 tablet. This is one of the NVIDIA Tegra 3 tablets on the market right now, aside from Acer's A510 and the Asus Transformer Prime and Transformer Pad, along with the recently released Google Nexus 7. Actually got this for $350 and had it shipped all the way here from California via FedEx overnight, so it was pretty convenient. Let's go through the box here. It's a 16 gigabytes of built-in storage on this, and you've got a full-size SD card slot, which does support the SDXC card format, so you can put up to 64 gigabytes of memory into that SD card slot if you've got a SDXC 64 card. Let's see, 10.1 inch high resolution, 1280 by 800 resolution screen. Their auto bright display, which is just automatic brightness. That's pretty common on any Android tablet. It does use cornering Gorilla Glass, so you got that Gorilla Glass on here. You've got micro HDMI and USB ports, and that USB port is a host port. So if you do have a micro USB to female USB adapter, you can use peripherals like keyboards, mice, controllers, things like that, but the adapter does not come with it in the box like the Acer's A510 does, so you'll have to get that separately. And the Super 4 Plus 1 quad-core processor, again, that's that NVIDIA Tegra 3 quad-core at 1.2 GHz per core, plus the one companion core when the tablet is at idle to save power. You got dual HD cameras. You got a 2 megapixel camera on the front, along with a 5 megapixel camera in the rear with a flash. Only supports 720p HD video. You can't do 1080 with it, but it should be good enough for most purposes. Again, stereo speakers at the bottom, and it's encased in aluminum. Just a couple of little pictures and diagrams they put on it. Excite 10. So get into the box. And as far as the operating system goes, this runs Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich. So whether it'll have an upgrade to 4.1 Jelly Bean in the future, who knows, but I suspect that it probably will. So like that. Flip it. And we pull the box off. See what a little pamphlet is here. It's actually a sticker. Basically, it's just a little terms and conditions thing, like a license agreement. Foam padding. Here's the tablet itself, but we will put that off to the side for the moment. Look in the box. We have our AC adapter to USB, and this is where we keep all our quick start guides, a couple other things like their Toshiba Books Place, a couple of things like that. And here we have our USB charging and interface cable, and this is a pretty big cable, so it's a little more robust than the average interface cables you find on some tablets, so it probably won't break as often as some, but that's all that is. Again, that USB adapter for the host port is not part of the box, so you'll have to get that separately. And here's the tablet itself. I'm going to keep the plastic on it for the time being, but here's our 10.1 inch display at 1280 by 800 resolution, that 2 megapixel webcam is right at the top there. The back side, nothing too much, but you've got the 5 megapixel camera with this flash right here up in the corner. On the bottom we have our 2 stereo speakers, and then there's that dock port right in the middle. On this side we have our headphone and microphone combo port. Here's our micro HDMI. Here's our micro USB, which is also a host port. And here's our full-size SD card slot that, like I say, supports SD SDHC and SDXC. So you can put that 64-bit card in there and take advantage of it. Only thing on the top is our little microphone port. On the side here we have our power button. This is our rotation lock switch and our volume up and down rocker. Other than that, not bad. It's not very thick and feels pretty good in the hand. But other than that, that is the unboxing of the Toshiba Excite 10 Android tablet running Ice Cream Sandwich 4.0.